Farmsteaders.
Hola.
We are Mac
And Jose.
and welcome back to Yooper Country Farms.
Welcome.
We're a market farm up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yep.
There's still 2 feet of snow on the ground though, so there is no farming going on. We're just doing early spring. Okay, it's not even spring yet. We're just doing some winter cleanup. So this sauna behind us, that's what this building was. We have been tearing it out, and today temperatures are up in the 30s, and then the next couple of days supposed to be fairly warm in the 20s, high 20s and low 30s. So we are going to try to get this building torn out of here. We have a couple of issues with this building. The roof of the garage, because the garage was actually built over the sauna, so the roof of the garage is actually sitting on top of the roof of this building. So we can't take down any of the framing or anything until we get this outer wall supported to make sure that we don't have the roof of the garage come down, especially because it's supporting a lot of snow weight right now. So we don't want to do anything that will structurally affect the roof of the garage. So we're going to have to work on that. But what we want to do with this area is it sticks out from our garage a little bit, and there's a little room over here. We want to turn that into a store or a place where our members can come and pick up their membership, or they can pick up anything they want to purchase from us, and they don't have to call us or check in with us. They can just come pick it up when they're ready to pick it up.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Just help.
Are you helping? So we're going to go ahead and get started. The other problem is this wall is offset from the wall of the garage. So we're going to have to eventually pull this back so that we can support the roof of the garage. Yep. So that'll make that front room a little bit bigger and give more area for our members.
Okay.
All right, Jose, are you going to start on the shingles?
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to start on this wood on the inside.
Okay.
Nothing like there being no insulation in the insulation. There's been so many bugs and other stuff living in here. Gross. All right, side wall's done. Now for the back wall. What you doing up there?
Well, almost done here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. On this side of the roof, anyway.
Yeah.
You still have to do the other side?
I have to do. Want to see?
Oh, sure.
I don't know if it's somebody or something else living here.
Like a squirrel?
She will be mad. It's getting cold.
It's getting a little chilly, but all in a day's work, we got half the roof torn off.
Yeah.
And then I got most of the boards pulled from inside of the sauna.
Very good. Good job.
So tomorrow we'll try to get back at it. It's supposed to be chillier, but not too bad.
No. All right. Day number 2.
Day number 2. But you know, Jose, I hate to break it to you. I have to do my rabbit health checks today.
Oh, no.
So that means you're going to have to work out here by yourself.
Okay.
Knuckles. All right, so I am taking the camera with me so they can see some rabbit work.
Oh, okay.
All right, have fun.
Have fun.
Okay, so I'm very excited because it is the first breeding day of the year for the rabbits. We could probably start earlier in the year, but I really like having the rabbits out on pasture as they grow out. and it's just going to be too early. At this point, when we put them out on pasture in maybe April, there won't be a lot of grass, there won't be a lot going on, but at least they'll have a lot of room to move around and grow out. So today I'm just going to give each rabbit an overall health check, trim its nails, get a weight on it, because weight can tell me a lot. The interesting thing is when they're on pasture, they lose a lot of weight. So when I bring them in the winter, they're really light. And right now, this time of year, because they've been inside for the whole winter, they put on a lot of weight. And so they'll be a lot heavier probably now than they were last fall when we brought them in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, also I'll be breeding. So I'm gonna do the males first, get them out, get their nails trimmed, and then as I do the females, any of the females that I'm breeding, I will put in with the bucks so they can get bred.
For today, my idea is finish this half roof, so maybe I can clean it up underneath a little bit, because it's a lot it is nasty. You can see this, it's very old insulation, plus a couple square or mouse are living here a long time. So it's a little nasty.
All right, so these last two males I'm looking at are two males I kept out of litters last year. This one is actually a lilac, which is just a lighter gray color than the blues, or more of a, it has a little more red tinge to it than the other blues, which are more of a gray. And so I'm just looking, I wasn't sure he made weight. He seems pretty light, but he's actually at 9 pounds 4 ounces, which makes me very happy. So I'll definitely probably be keeping him as a breeder. He's just a good looking boy. Not quite as big as I would like, but he's also still pretty young, maybe just over 6 months. Hi, buddy. Yeah, it's all right.
There is not too much room for working good here, so but I will do my best. What happened here? Okay, protection first.
So this is another male that I kept this year. He's a blue and I love his fur. He's got beautiful pelt. So I hung on to him. Let's see how much he weighs in at, though. I don't think he's that big. And the males on these silver fox, you want them to get at least 9 pounds. He's definitely at age, he should be at 9 pounds. No, he's at just over 8 pounds. So not a very big boy. Despite the fact that I love his fur, I'm not positive I'm going to keep him. I just don't think he's going to get big enough.
Almost complete, almost complete. So just I need finish the little corner here, and then it should be time for lunch. We made it! We made it! Nice. So the only little part is in the, you see here, right here. But it's time to lunch. So I'll see you later.
All right, so we're done with the boys. We're going to start in on the girls. Girls, I pretty much do the same thing. They're usually bigger and heavier and grumpier. But here we go.
Shingle is complete down. So now I had to cut some spot like here in the middle, maybe another one over there, to try to make it more easy this. So let's go see what happens. Nail. All right.
Our goal was to get this done, but we just have several cold days coming up where we won't be working outside.
No.
I don't think. It's just really chilly. Next year, hopefully, we'll have this garage insulated and heated so we can work out here a lot more. But it's just hard when you're talking 0 degrees during the day to get any work done.
It's not funny.
Yeah. So the only things we have left to do is get the roof pulled down and get it all cleaned out. The problem we have is this is our food prep area, and there has been a lot of squirrels and a lot of mice living in this old building. So we want to get it torn out of here and cleaned up so that it's not impacting anything that we're preparing here in this area. Yep. Oh, and Dad came by to help us look at what we need to do to support this building. My dad used to be a builder, and so he has a lot of knowledge up here, and he's going to help us make sure that we properly support the garage. The other thing is, I did all of our rabbit checks this week, and what was the big problem we found, Jose?
I don't know.
The rabbits were very fat. Rabbits, it's very hard to tell if they're carrying extra weight until you butcher. We decided to butcher several of the rabbits to get our numbers down and just have the number of breeding stock we need for next year. And they were, I have never butchered rabbits that had that much fat on them. So Jose and I love Jose, but he loves our animals too much. He loves to feed and feed and feed. So Jose and I had a little discussion about cutting back on how much we're feeding the rabbits, because in order to breed, your rabbits can't be carrying a lot of extra weight. The does can't get pregnant if they have too much fat around their uterus. So we are taking steps. We did breed 4 rabbits, so hopefully they'll take. We got our fingers crossed. But we may not, they may not take because they were so fat. So we're starting a program where we're cutting back on the amount of feed. He promises. So hopefully we can get those rabbits healthy. But if you're feeding rabbits, pay attention during the winter. What I like to do is find out how much to feed your rabbits so that their food dish is running out of food shortly before you go to feed again. The other thing that encourages is for them to move around more, because in the winter they're kind of chilly and they don't want to move around. But if they are waiting for you to come feed them, they tend to jump around in their cages more. So it gives them some exercise and allows them to move around. Anything else for the week, Jose?
No, for this.
All right. So if you are a homesteader or a farmsteader, you live in or love the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. If you are a farmer and just getting started, we hope that you will subscribe to this channel, give our videos a thumbs up. Again, we are Mac,
and Jose,
and we are Uper Country Farms.
Thank you for watching this video.